If you're serious about unlocking the secrets that billionaires use to grow their fortunes, then this is the video for you. We're going to dive into 12 secrets that the ultra-rich don't want you to know, but that you need to hear. These insights will change the way you look at wealth, business, and success. Welcome to Rich People Club. You've probably heard the myths about how billionaires get rich, but today, we're going beyond the surface. This is not about luck or a quick lottery win. These are the cold, hard truths about wealth building that will challenge everything you think you know. Everything is a buy low, sell high equation. Every successful billionaire knows that wealth creation boils down to one simple formula: buy low, sell high. But the key isn't just understanding this. It's mastering it on a massive scale. Whether it's commodities, stocks, or even businesses, the principle remains the same, and the bigger the scale, the larger the payoff. Take Amazon, for example. Jeff Bezos didn't just buy low, he revolutionized an entire industry. The difference between average investors and billionaires is that they apply this principle relentlessly, optimizing their transactions and expanding their reach. It's about thinking big and scaling every opportunity. For you, this could mean looking at undervalued markets or businesses that are ripe for disruption. It's not about just buying something cheap, but seeing its future potential and knowing when to strike. Mastering this mindset is how billionaires stay ahead of the game. The next secret will show you why simply investing in stocks alone won't take you to billionaire status, and why luck isn't part of the equation. Stocks won't make you a billionaire, and neither will luck. Sure, stocks can make you money, but they won't make you a billionaire. Most billionaires understand that the stock market is a slow game, designed for the long haul. The idea of becoming a billionaire through luck, like hitting it big with one stock, is a myth. The true path to immense wealth lies in owning businesses, not shares. Elon Musk didn't become the richest man by just playing the stock market. He built Tesla, SpaceX, and more. The truth is, you can't simply sit back and hope your stocks rise. You have to be building something, adding value, and owning the process. That's what billionaires do. For someone starting out, this means shifting your mindset from passive income to active business creation. Look for ways to invest in businesses, startups, or ventures where you can have a direct hand in the growth. Ownership equals control, and control equals wealth. Now, let's dig into why billionaires keep most of their wealth tied up in non-liquid assets. Less than 5% of their worth is liquid. One thing most people don't realize is that billionaires rarely keep large amounts of cash on hand. In fact, less than 5% of their net worth is liquid. The majority of their wealth is tied up in businesses, real estate, or other investments that can grow exponentially over time. Cash is simply a tool to leverage more assets, not something to hoard. Think of billionaires like Warren Buffett. Most of his wealth is in the form of shares in Berkshire Hathaway, not cash. Cash loses value over time due to inflation, so billionaires avoid holding it. Instead, they invest in assets that appreciate, whether it's real estate, stocks, or even art. For you, this could mean shifting your focus from saving cash to investing in tangible, income-generating assets. Whether it's property or business equity, what matters is that your money is always working for you. Up next, I'll show you why economic downturns are where the real money is made. But first, subscribe to the channel and keep learning about the world of wealth. The real money is made in a crisis. Here's something most people don't understand. Billionaires love a good crisis. When the economy dips and everyone else panics, billionaires are calm and strategic. They see opportunities where others see risk. When assets are undervalued, they buy. And that's where their wealth grows the fastest. Think about how Warren Buffett made billions during the 2008 financial crisis by buying stocks at bargain prices. While everyone else was trying to get out, he was getting in. Crises are where the biggest opportunities lie for those who are prepared and have the capital to move quickly. For you, this could mean thinking long-term and being ready to take advantage of downturns in the market. Instead of fearing a recession, see it as your opportunity to buy low and set yourself up for future success. Now, let's look at why owning 100% of your business won't get you to $1 billion. You don't get to $1 billion owning 100% of your business. Billionaires know that it's better to own a fraction of a billion-dollar business than 100% of a million-dollar one. Jeff Bezos only owns about 12% of Amazon, but that 12% is worth billions. The key to scaling is bringing in investors, partners, and other stakeholders to grow faster. This isn't about giving up control. It's about multiplying your wealth. When you bring in others, you can expand quicker, take on larger projects, and dominate markets. Billionaires aren't afraid to give up equity because they know the pie gets bigger. For you, the lesson is to think bigger. Don't get stuck in the mindset of keeping everything for yourself. Find investors who can help you scale and focus on growing the overall value of your business rather than clinging to 100% ownership. Next, let's explore how billionaires use other people's money to build their fortunes. Use other people's money to get rich. One of the biggest secrets that billionaires know is that you don't need to use your own money to become rich. They master the art of leveraging other people's money, whether through banks, investors, or loans, to grow their empires. The idea isn't new, but the execution is where billionaires excel. Elon Musk didn't use his own money to fund Tesla. He raised capital from investors. The same goes for most successful entrepreneurs. They use other people's money to scale their businesses while retaining the upside for themselves. The trick is to find investors who believe in your vision. For you, this could mean thinking about your next project not in terms of how much money you have, but in terms of how much money you can raise. Find the right partners, pitch your vision, and use their resources to build something far bigger than you could on your own. Now, let's get into why most billionaires didn't start from the bottom. Most billionaires don't start from the bottom. Despite what you might think, most billionaires didn't start from zero. Many had access to resources, education, or connections that gave them a significant advantage. Bill Gates' mother helped him get his first big break with IBM. Elon Musk came from a wealthy family with business connections. But this doesn't mean you can't become rich if you didn't start with wealth. It means you have to work smarter and use the tools available to you. Networking, mentorship, and education are critical to leveling the playing field. Billionaires take full advantage of every resource they can access, and that's what sets them apart. For you, the lesson is simple: find your advantages. Whether it's education, connections, or mentorship, use every asset at your disposal to accelerate your path to wealth. Don't get stuck thinking you need to start from the bottom. You can start from wherever you are. Next, we'll talk about the two critical skills every billionaire masters: decision-making and persuasion. Decision-making and persuasion are billionaire-tier skills. Billionaires know that making the right decision at the right moment is what separates success from failure. Their ability to quickly assess risks, foresee outcomes, and commit to a course of action allows them to capitalize on opportunities others might miss. It's not about luck. It's about decisive action. The faster and more confidently you can decide, the faster you can build wealth. Persuasion is the other side of the coin. Billionaires excel at convincing others to join their vision, whether it's investors, employees, or partners. It's one thing to have a great idea, but without the ability to get others to believe in it, even the best plans can fail. This skill is what makes visionaries like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk legends in their fields. They know how to sell their vision to the world. These two skills are fundamental, and anyone can work on improving them. Start by practicing quick, thoughtful decision-making, and then focus on your communication. Being able to persuade others, whether in a business deal or everyday life, will open doors you didn't even know existed. Billionaires don't do everything themselves. They inspire others to do it for them. And here's a secret most don't know. While many imagine billionaires selling to millions of people directly, very few of them actually rely on direct-to-consumer sales for their wealth. Let's dive into why. Very few billionaires are direct-to-consumer. Surprisingly, most billionaires don't make their money selling directly to consumers. Instead, they focus on enterprise deals where the big money is. Amazon, for example, is known for its massive online marketplace, but the real profit generator is Amazon Web Services, AWS, which provides cloud solutions to businesses. AWS is responsible for the majority of Amazon's revenue, proving that the richest people think differently about where the real money is made. Businesses are willing to pay far more for products and services than individual consumers. Google follows a similar model, providing free tools like Gmail to the public while charging businesses for cloud storage, data processing, and premium services. It's a win-win. Consumers get something useful, and companies pay big bucks for more advanced solutions. The rich know that scaling B2B services brings far bigger rewards than selling to the masses. If you want to create serious wealth, think like a billionaire and look for ways to sell to businesses rather than just consumers. Enterprise deals are high value and often provide recurring income streams, making them far more lucrative than the one-off sales you see in consumer markets. So while everyone else is focused on selling to people, billionaires are closing deals with entire companies. But here's the thing. This strategy works because billionaires are obsessively focused on growing their wealth. Let's take a closer look at their relentless pursuit of money and success. Most billionaires are obsessed with money and success. Billionaires are not like the average person when it comes to their drive for wealth and success. For them, it's more than just a career. It's an all-encompassing lifestyle. They work long hours, sacrifice personal time, and remain laser-focused on growing their empire. Elon Musk, for instance, is notorious for sleeping in his factories and working 100-hour weeks to push Tesla and SpaceX to new heights. Their obsession fuels their success. This level of dedication isn't for everyone, but it explains why billionaires rise to the top while others plateau. They're willing to do whatever it takes, whether that means skipping vacations, working through weekends, or constantly pushing their limits. It's not that they're workaholics. They're visionaries driven by the pursuit of massive success and wealth. This is why they can scale their businesses to heights most can't imagine. The reality is, to achieve billionaire-level success, you have to be willing to focus on wealth building in ways that others won't. This doesn't mean sacrificing everything forever, but it does mean making tough choices along the way. If you want to reach their level, you'll need to adopt a similar mindset and find joy in the hustle. The difference between being rich and being a billionaire often lies in how much you're willing to sacrifice. But here's something truly fascinating. When billionaires rise, they don't rise alone. Their success often brings others up with them, creating waves of new millionaires in the process. Every new billionaire creates more millionaires. One of the least talked about secrets of billionaires is how their rise to the top often creates millionaires around them. Think about tech giants like Facebook or Google. Early investors, employees, and even business partners walked away with fortunes when these companies went public. Billionaires don't achieve success in isolation. They bring others along for the ride, creating wealth for those who believed in their vision early on. Take Peter Thiel, who invested $500,000 in Facebook in its early days. That small investment turned into more than $600 million when Facebook went public. Stories like this aren't rare in the billionaire world. Those who are willing to take a chance on a visionary often find themselves richly rewarded when that vision becomes reality. It's a ripple effect. When billionaires grow, so does the wealth of those around them. This is why it's crucial to surround yourself with people who are going places. If you can align yourself with individuals who have big ideas and the drive to see them through, you could end up as one of the next millionaires. Billionaires know this all too well, and they leverage their networks to scale their wealth even further. It's not about doing it all on your own. It's about building the right relationships. And if you want to know where billionaires really focus their efforts, it's not just in real estate. Real estate might make you millions, but private equity is where the billions come in. Real estate makes you a millionaire. Private equity makes you a billionaire. Real estate is often touted as the path to wealth, and for good reason. It's a reliable way to build millions. But if you want to join the ranks of billionaires, real estate alone won't get you there. The ultra-wealthy know that private equity is where the real money is. By investing in and scaling businesses, billionaires can multiply their wealth far faster than through property investments. Blackstone, one of the largest private equity firms, has made billions by buying and growing companies. The reason private equity is so powerful is because of its exponential growth potential. When billionaires buy into a company, they're not just hoping for steady returns. They're looking to scale the business to a point where its value skyrockets. This is how they turn millions into billions. While real estate provides a steady income, it doesn't offer the same explosive returns that private equity can. The rich know this and invest accordingly. For those aiming to grow their wealth, it's essential to understand the power of private equity. Owning or investing in scalable businesses is how billionaires multiply their fortunes. While real estate is a great way to secure a strong financial foundation, private equity offers the opportunity for rapid, exponential growth. This is the fast lane to billionaire status, and those who understand this game are the ones who rise to the top. So, if you're serious about building wealth, don't just stop at real estate. Think bigger. Think private equity. It's the strategy billionaires use to dominate industries and become the world's most powerful people. Now that you've learned these powerful secrets, what are you going to do with them? Knowledge alone won't make you rich, but taking action will. The ultra-rich don't sit on the sidelines. They make bold moves. So, start thinking like a billionaire today. If you want more strategies, make sure you subscribe to the Rich People Club and hit the notification bell to stay ahead in the game. What's the next move you'll make to get closer to your billionaire dream? Let us know in the comments below. Your journey to wealth starts now.